Clay is a versatile material that has been used for centuries to create pottery, sculptures, and other objects. In this video, we will explore the journey of clay, from its raw state to the finished product. We will learn how clay is obtained, processed, and shaped into beautiful objects. Clay is a natural material that is found all over the world. It is made up of tiny particles of minerals that have been bonded together over time. Clay can be found in different colors, depending on the minerals that are present. There are two main ways to obtain clay: mining and quarrying. Mining involves digging up clay from the ground. Quarrying involves extracting clay from a cliff or hillside. Once clay has been obtained, it is transported to a processing plant. At the processing plant, the clay is cleaned and sorted. The clay is then ground into a fine powder. There are two main ways to shape clay: hand building and wheel throwing. Hand building involves shaping clay by hand. This can be done using a variety of tools, such as a wire tool, a sponge, or a carving knife. Wheel throwing involves shaping clay on a potter's wheel. The potter's wheel is a rotating platform that allows the clay to be shaped quickly and easily. Once clay has been shaped, it is fired in a kiln. The kiln is a special oven that heats the clay to a very high temperature. The firing process causes the clay to harden and become strong. After the clay has been fired, it is ready to be used. The first step is to obtain the clay. Clay can be found in many different places around the world, but it is most commonly found in riverbeds and lakes. The clay is dug up and then transported to a processing plant. At the processing plant, the clay is cleaned and sorted. The clay is then ground into a fine powder. This powder is then mixed with water to create a workable clay. The clay is then ground into a fine powder. Let me show you the way clay is turned into the beautiful vases we cherish. Once the clay has been shaped, it needs to be dried. The clay is dried in a controlled environment to prevent it from cracking. The next step is to fire the clay. Firing is the process of heating the clay to a very high temperature. The firing process causes the clay to harden and become strong. The temperature at which the clay is fired depends on the type of clay and the desired results. After the clay has been fired, it can be glazed. Glaze is a liquid coating that is applied to the pottery. The glaze is then fired again, which causes it to melt and form a smooth, shiny surface. Once the pottery has been glazed, it can be finished. The finishing process may involve adding decorations, such as painting or carving. The pottery can also be decorated with other materials, such as beads or metal. There are many different ways to sculpt clay. Here are some of the most common methods. First is the potter's wheel. This is a rotating platform that allows the clay to be shaped quickly and easily. You can also use the coiling method. This involves coiling long ropes of clay and then joining them together to create a shape. The best way to sculpt clay depends on the desired results. For example, if you want to create a symmetrical object, the potter's wheel is a good option. If you want to create a more organic object, hand building or slab building may be a better choice. The journey of clay from its raw state to the finished product is a long and complex one. However, the end result is a beautiful and versatile material that can be used to create a wide variety of objects, such as pottery, sculptures, and tiles. The journey of clay is a fascinating one, from its raw state to the finished product.